We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, center fielder.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Batting second.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. In now, Carlos Correa. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Popped straight up. Leak has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Phillips, and he's set down 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And at first for him following the 1-out single. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding in, Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with a man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez is there, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Third baseman,
Now at the
number
plate,
7,
Eugenio Suarez,
Eugenio
hitting a little over
Suarez.
250 coming into action in this one. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Stepping up
Left
now,
fielder,
Rendell Gritchick. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Gamble has a beat on it. 2 down. Digging in now, Jesse Winkler.
The designated hitter.
From the stretch,
Jesse
here's the pitch.
Winkler.
Now a swing, and looky here, a third consecutive fly ball to left. Gamble is there. Into the box now, Kyle Seager, and he'll lead
Leading
things
off
off
for the
against
Mariners.
Max Scherzer.
First baseman, Kyle
Fouled
Seager.
straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball, and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. High in the air out to center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Haniger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Phillips rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up high, 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate, and he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Striding in once again. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea. Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Espinoza.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 1.
First offering on its way.
Dyson.
Gerard Dyson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is up with it on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Scherzer looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Phillips ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Haniger is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jesse Winkler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Yonder Alonso. He popped out in his first trip.
Yonder Alonso.
And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Correa into shallow left. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He popped out in his first trip. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. For Seager, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now batting, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Haniger is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Liner towards second. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Danny Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Runner goes for second. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So digging in now, Gene Segura trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Standing in, Ben Gamble. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ariel Miranda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 37.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gamble is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And down in the Mariner,
Domingo Santana.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Mitch Haniger.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Santana moves over. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinosa. A hit in 2 tries so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
This one's flared toward left center. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the settling in now, Jesse Winkler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jesse Winkler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he's safe.
Now batting. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Kyle Seager. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Matt Carpenter.
Mark Zepchinski. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Mark Zepchinski.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Carpenter is retired to kick off the end. Ryan Cook gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 0-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there. And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Domingo Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Ben Gamel. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ben Gamel.
Weekly hit towards first. Carpenter gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding into the box, Danny Espinoza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard
into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Espinoza rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Gene Segura standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Edwin Diaz.
Randall Grichuk. Your attention, please.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Espinoza's up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Jesse Winkler. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Haniger is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score.